morning, this is Gina. Sorry I'm in shadow. I guess it's just the way the sun's hitting this morning. I'm on the highway, and so it might be a while like that. But anyway, okay, so today is VLCD 8 for me, and this morning I had a 1 pound release. So that puts me at a total for the week, well, for 8 days. I guess really 7 days since today's day 8, and I haven't, so puts me at 13.8 pounds for 7 full days of VLCD. So that's amazing. That's really great. I think last round, around this time, I was at about 9, which is still great, but yeah, I, for whatever reason, the other day had that 3.6 pound release in one day, on day 7. So that's what put me over the edge. So I weighed in this morning at 168.2, and I'm just going to keep going strong. Just I'm going to head to the store today. I was supposed to go to court this morning. Well, I went to court this morning for a client. It's a custody issue, and after I got to court, the ex-husband continued the case. Of course, he's just being a jerk. So I'm with the wife, like she's my client. So anyway, that's how they do it, play games. That's how he does it. So anyway, I'm all up and ready and dressed and at the courthouse at 8:45, and now there's nothing to do. So I figured it's a good opportunity to get some grocery shopping done while Emmy's at school. And if I can, after that, I need to go get an eye exam, because I can't find my glasses, and I think some of my headaches might be coming from needing to wear my glasses and not having them. I'm thinking about getting contacts. I've just always been leery of that because I have allergies, and I was afraid they'd make my eyes itch, but I don't know. I'm thinking about trying it, So anyway, things are going pretty good. I had that facial on Monday, and now it's making my face peel. So that's just lovely. I was trying to put my makeup on this morning, and it's all flaking off, and I felt a little embarrassed about that, going to court with my, face scaling off. And then when I ran into my friend who's an attorney, I was like, oh, hey, how are you? But we stopped and we visited, and we had a nice visit. So it was worth it to go to court to run into an old friend. That was nice. So anyway, that's about all that's going on with me, and I'm still not experiencing any hunger at all. So I'm not going to complain about that, and I am going to go ahead and eat at least something in the evening. This has been going on for about 4 days now, so it's not one of those things where, if you go a couple days and you don't eat much or anything, then you're going to have this major hunger. For me, I have not had any since Saturday, any hunger. So, but I don't want to, it's almost like if you go to the dentist and you get numbed, and so you don't feel any pain, that doesn't mean you can't do damage. And that's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the HCG like the Novocaine, that it's numbing my hunger where I don't feel it, but that doesn't mean that if I don't eat, I won't have damage. So I think I need to eat something, even if I don't feel like it. I'm not going to choke it down or force it down, but even 100 ounces of just grilled chicken breast. If that's all I eat in a day, it's better than nothing. So I think I'm going to do things like that. And I'm going to go to, like I said, I'm going to the store today, and I'm going to get some fresh vegetables, and I don't really do the fruit, but I'm going to get some vegetables and some meats and things. maybe make a batch of chili or something like that, because that may inspire me to eat something, and it would taste good too. So rather than just kind of blasé. So I think I might do that to see, but I think that's part of why I'm also losing more this round, is because I have no appetite. So I know last round there were several days, especially in the beginning, where I was eating lunch and dinner, and that's fine. That's not a problem or anything. But this round is enough to just eat a little bit for dinner. So that's, I'm sure, why. I've been doing my water, and just feeling really hopeful about this round. I can't believe that this time last week, Wednesday last week, I was at 182. Today I'm sitting here at 168. Like, that's just weird. It's just weird. So, I mean, that's like 14 pounds almost. It was 13.8, so almost 14 pounds. And in 1 week. It's just, so I'm excited about what's next Wednesday going to hold. You know, am I going to be in the 150s? You know, it's only 8 pounds away. If I lost almost 14 this week, yeah, I could lose 8 possibly between now and next Wednesday. Am I going to be in the 150s? You know, this is just exciting. And, you know, having 32 more days to go on this round, you know, damn, I'm stoked. So, I mean, my thought was that this round, you know, starting out at 182 might put me in the 150s. You know, like, that'd be great if I get to the 150s in this round. But I'm looking at possibly week 2 being in the 150s. So I'm hoping that, what if this round put me in the 140s? You know, what if it did? I don't think I could expect any more than that. But, wow, you know, the possibilities are exciting. So I love this protocol. And I'm just really excited that I'm doing it. I feel better. I do have a little slight headache, but I think part of that is just I always get a little bit of a headache when I have to go to court. It's just never a fun thing. Attorneys, you never know what they're going to ask and what they're going to say, and his side is very, they're just awful. So, you know, I mean, trying to get some of these private therapy records for no good reason and to expose them like that, you know, who wants their ex-husband looking through their private confidential records from 4 years ago? If he was so concerned, he would have said something 4 years ago. It's just a ploy. It's just to get her goat. And what they thought was that I would turn it over when they subpoenaed me. Well, I didn't. I just ignored their subpoena, you know, because I know that I have a right to have a hearing before I ever release records, and I'll never do that. And when I didn't release the records, they tried to subpoena me again and say, you know, well, if you turn them over by this date, you don't have to go to court. And I'm like, you know, screw you. So I'll go to court. That's fine. So then I get to court and they continue it and decide that they don't need the records. They continue it to the date of the trial because they don't want his records to be subpoenaed. And if hers are released, his will automatically be released. And his show that he's pretty screwed up. So it's just games. Just games, you know. I hate that. That's the negative side of this. Well, there's a few negative sides, as you know, from my previous vlogs of this field, but that's one of them, is you get to see the ugliness in people. But most of the time you get to see the good stuff. So, anyway, that's all I have. Have a great day. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for all of the positive words and the encouragement. And I will look forward to watching some of your vlogs. I should be able to do that today. I should get home in time to do that before Amy gets home. So have a great day. Okay? Love you. Bye.